You're right, James is just fine.
Hey, you're back. Did you guys have fun?
Let's just say our evening out ended well.
Sheridan had a distressing call at the seascape.
That was our fault. Beth called here earlier.
Yeah, well, she called and she said that she was your friend. And I don't know what to say, so I told her you were at the seascape.
It's okay, Roberto. Lying is the least of Beth's sins. She's evil and crazy, and she just called to remind me that I lost both Luis and Marty.
Es una bruja.
I let Beth get to me, but thanks to Chris, I'm doing better now.
Thank you so much for taking such good care of my son.
Yes, seeing James safe and sound is a perfect end to a special evening.
Heaven. Just the two of us here together again.
Thanks to you tricking Esme into flying to London, thinking Lord Sarney wants to marry her.
Ooh, naughty me.
Naughty and nice. But before we rub-a-dub-dub the night away, there is something I want to get clear on.
Can't we get clear tomorrow?
We could. Then tonight might be the last night we'd ever spend together. Is that what you want?
Hi.
Are Ethan's test results in yet?
No, it's going to be a while before we find out whether Ethan has any brain function left or not. You know, Julian, this is all my fault. If I hadn't given Teresa those pills to sedate Alistair so he wouldn't violate her, none of this would be happening.
You're only trying to help Teresa. You didn't know that she'd take those pills and try to kill Father, only to have Ethan accidentally drugged into a coma instead.
It's just devastating that someone's life could even be unintentionally just destroyed.
I remember how you hurt me, damaged me. I had to have another operation, Juliet. And because of it, I could never think about having children.
What's the matter, Julian?
Damn you, Juliet. And damn you, Eve. You're both to blame for ruining my life. And you're both gonna pay.
Ethan, I can't believe it's come to this. I'm sitting here, waiting for test results that could leave me to honor your wishes and end your life. Honey, I wish I could go back in time and just see what Teresa coming into our lives would mean. The misery she's caused us, the pain she's caused us. If I knew then what I know now, I would have just killed her 6 years ago when we first crossed paths with her. Maybe I would do anything in this world to spare you this.
I said that Ethan is dead to me. Ever since I found out he wasn't a Crane. Now, if that latest test proves that he's brain dead, then Gwen is going to execute his will, pull the plug, and that will be the end of the story.
Now, you know what? That's not the end of the story. Not if you change your mind and you help me save Ethan's life.
I said no. I want him out of my life and out of your life.
I love him.
All the more reason why he should be dead.
I hope Kay Bennett takes my advice. You didn't ask me for advice, but I'll give you one tidbit anyway. If you love Fox, Don't give up on your love, no matter what. I've learned from my mistakes, Alistair. I've learned what it takes to teach you a lesson. And I will, starting tonight.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me highest. Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
Why can't you be like other guys and talk after you make hot, sudsy love to me?
Because I care about you too much to take advantage of you like that.
Damn, you're good. Okay, what's this thing we need to get clear on?
Alistair's job offer, and my refusal to take it. I need you to understand that I can never work for your grandfather.
I get it now.
Really?
I've thought it through and realized that you could never work for anyone who hurt you and your family as much as my grandfather has. No matter how much money was in it for you.
You're okay with that?
More than okay. You're a man who lives your beliefs. And not only is that really sexy, it's made me look at my life and realize that I can do better.
Wow.
Like treating people the way I want to be treated, whether they're rich or not.
I'm impressed.
And I've realized that money isn't everything. What's important is what we have right here, right now. I never want to lose it or you again.
Chris, can you help James say his prayers?
I'm coming. Will you guys excuse me?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Mama, let's go. We need to get the drugs to the...
Yeah, but I want to talk to Sheridan first about Marty and Beth. Maybe Beth's skull is making Sheridan think about Luis and how things ended between them.
Yeah, but you said Sheridan blamed Luis for Beth going away with Marty.
Yeah, but Luis told me something that I need to tell Sheridan.
Well, make it quick, because we cannot afford to miss that drug delivery.
Okay.
All right.
You should see James saying his prayers. It's the sweetest thing.
I pray for you, Sheridan.
Excuse me?
I pray for you. So do Mama and Papa. We know how much it hurt to lose Luis. Which is why I need to tell you what Luis said he wished for you.
Would you excuse me for a moment? There's some unfinished business I need to take care of.
Really, now?
Well, it's important, and I'll be back as soon as I can. Sooner if you or Ethan need me.
Of course, sweetheart.
Listen to me, Eve. I love you with all my heart. And every day I thank God that he allowed us to find our way back into each other's lives.
I feel exactly the same way.
I'm sorry to leave you now, Eve. But I can't stop thinking about Liz, when she said that I was the reason she couldn't have children of her own. I have to find out what she meant and why her anger at me made her hate you so much.
I have such a wonderful life, Julian. And it's all thanks to you. You've given me your heart and your bed and the sun, our son. It's not fair. It's just not fair.
this. Believe me, I don't blame you. If those test results come back and say that your condition is hopeless, you have made it very clear that you want me to let you go. Honey, I don't think I can do this. I really don't think I can do this. I'm really not as strong as you think I am, and I'm really not sure where I'm supposed to find the courage to let you go. Honey, how am I supposed to be responsible for ending your life?
I suggest you get your best black suit out, your pearls. I know you would like to look your prettiest for Ethan's funeral.
Just stop saying that, okay? We don't know for sure that Ethan's going to die. Those new test results could come back and they could show that eventually he'll be okay, and then Gwen won't pull the plug on him.
Oh, I wouldn't count on that. I think it'd be very wise of you to let me sneak you into Ethan's room before Gwen pulls the plug. That way you can bid your beloved hasta la vista, baby.
What are you talking about? You already know the test results, don't you? You know Ethan's situation is hopeless. And either way, he is going to die.
You and Luis talked about me?
See, it was late one night at Mama's house. You and Liz were having trouble, so he stayed with us. I got up to get a snack and found Luis in the kitchen, making a sandwich. He was afraid you both would never patch things up. Of course you did the time, but it upset him to think that you'd ever be alone without him to look after you.
Luis said that?
He hoped that if for some reason you weren't together, you would move on with someone else. And that if he died, instead of wasting your time missing him, you would use it to find another love and be happy.
That's exactly what Luis said to me tonight.
¿Cómo?
I saw Luis earlier at the beach. I don't know if it was a vision or a dream, but it was definitely Luis.
Es increíble.
Thing is I don't know if I can move on this time.
Well, I think Chris is hoping you can.
Would you be okay with that?
See, and Luis would be too.
It took us a long time to get married because of Teresa. Too long. We finally did. And despite her costing us our own children, we finally had your daughter with us. Finally, we're gonna have the family that we always dreamed of. Now, because of Teresa, I may be losing you forever. Dr. Russell, do you have the test results yet?
No, honey, I just checked. It's gonna be a little while longer.
This waiting is killing me. I mean, this waiting is really killing me, and I know you're doing the best you can, but...
And so are you, sweetheart. This is hard, I know it. You know, Julian and I were apart for a long time. And now we're finally back together again, and I don't know what I would do if something was trying to separate me from him.
Julian, what are you doing here?
I came to talk to you.
About what?
About the things you accused me of. Of having sex with you back in Boston and making it so hideous that you never wanted to have children of your own. I need to know what I may have done. And if that fueled your hatred for Eve.
So, do you want me to get you in to see Ethan or not?
You want me to see Ethan because you already know the situation is hopeless, and once Gwen learns the test results, she's going to take him off life support.
One more time, Teresa. I can get you in to say adios to Ethan. Do you want my help or not?
I want you dead.
Then you better be a little more careful next time you try to kill me.
Well, you were supposed to eat the poisoned guacamole, Alistair, not Ethan.
So it's my fault that Ethan's now a vegetable. Oh, no, 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 Teresa. That was all your fault.
Just shut up.
My. Tell me, how does it feel to know that you're to blame for the demise of the man you love, or your soulmate, as you're so fond of saying?
I said shut the hell up.
It's just a very strange turn of events. I mean, all this time you were convinced that fate had you and Ethan together. But, you know, it turns out that you're wrong. I think your fate was to kill Ethan. Why don't you save some of that for our marital bed, darling? I don't mind a little discipline now and then. Focus, Teresa. Do you want me to get you in to see Ethan while he's still alive, or would you rather wait until he's sporting a toe tag?
So, are you okay with dating a limo driver?
Why not? It's not as though you'll spend the rest of your life chauffeuring people around.
What if I do?
Do what?
What if I decide that being a limo driver is my life's work? Would you be okay with that?
You can drive a limo, a garbage truck, even a tractor, as long as at the end of the day, you come home to me.
It's a deal. As long as you don't turn into your grandfather and start keeping tabs on me.
I trust you, Noah. It's women throwing themselves at you like Esme did that I don't trust.
So you tricked her into leaving with that call you made.
You got it. Boy, will Esme be mad when she gets to England and learns that Lord Sarney's mother is alive and well and as mean as ever.
Oh, I can't wait to tell me Lord I am on my way to jolly old England.
Wimbleshire Hall. Who dares call here at such an ungodly hour?
Oh, get over yourself, charwoman. This is Esme calling Lord Sarney.
Esme? You slut!
Duchess? Is that you?
Indeed it is, you jet-setting Jezebel. What the bloody hell are you doing calling my son?
Well, what are you doing answering the phone? You're dead.
Paloma, it's time to go.
Sí, ya voy. Remember, Sheridan, Luis didn't want your life to end with his. He wanted you to move on, find another love, be happy.
I'm going to try.
You love James. Maybe you'll come to love Chris too.
We have just enough time to make our delivery.
I can't wait to get rid of those drugs.
Well, don't worry, this job will be as smooth as the others, all right? Buenas noches.
Good night.
Thanks again. James went right back to sleep. How you doing?
Better now that I know that James is safe. He's such a wonderful little boy.
You're not so bad yourself, you know?
You know, my life would be just perfect if I could spend the rest of it taking care of him.
Oh, that's not gonna happen.
So you want a play-by-play of what happened between us in Boston?
That's right. I know I was a bastard back then, but to have been as terrible as you claim.
Maybe you were too drunk to remember, or maybe you just blocked it out. But I haven't forgotten a thing, Julian. You took me someplace, promising that I'd see Eve. Except she wasn't there. And when I tried to leave, you wouldn't let me. You shoved me up against a wall. You kissed me with a vengeance. Do you remember that?
No.
I was wearing a new dress. You ripped it off of me and tossed it over your shoulder. It caught on the ceiling fan. You thought it was the funniest thing you'd ever seen. My tattered dress going round and round. Caught just like I was. Then you turned back to me. Shoved me down. Ripped off my panties. And had your way with me. It was rough and ugly. And it hurt like hell. When it was over, I remember lying there, looking up, seeing my dress swirling on that ceiling fan. It made me sick, Julian. Because of you. And my father before you. The idea of sex. That having children could come from such an act. Sex became repugnant to me.
I'm so I don't remember any of that. Myself. No wonder you hate me so much.
Do you see our connection?
Not yet. Look, let's go have a drink while we wait, okay?
Okay. I don't like this, Roberto. What if the place is raided before we hand over the drugs and we get arrested?
You're worrying too much, Palomita. Look, we'll get the drugs to our connection, then we leave. This will be over with before you know it, okay? Calm down.
I'm calling for backup. When it gets here, we're gonna raid this place and arrest anyone with as much as an aspirin.
You don't want me to take care of James?
You didn't let me finish, Sheridan. You can take care of James on one condition. That you let me take care of you.
Take care of me how?
The way a man takes care of a woman that he loves.
Oh, Chris.
I wish I could pull the plug on Teresa. I'd choke her with it, then make sure she was dead.
Gwen, stop it, honey. You gotta have control of yourself. You won't be able to deal with Ethan's prognosis, whatever it is, if you're not thinking clearly.
I know that, Eve. It's just to see him like this and know that he is here because of her. She put him here.
Let's go to the cafeteria and get something to eat. Come on, you need to keep your strength up for yourself as well as Ethan.
No, I don't want to leave him, not even for a second.
Ethan's vitals are being monitored by the ICU desk. There's a guard in front of the door, so you don't have to worry about Teresa getting in.
All right, just for a few minutes, though. Okay, my handsome man. Just gonna be gone for a few minutes. Please know that no matter what happens, I love you. I will love you always.
So does Gwen already know Ethan's test results?
Not yet, but she will soon.
Well, then there isn't much time.
So, you do want to see Ethan?
I just don't believe this.
Oh, you always save those tears for what will turn out to be a heart-wrenching goodbye scene. Would you take my weeping wife to the hospital and have our people get her in to see Ethan Winthrop on the sly? My man will be outside waiting in front for you. Oh, take this. You'll need it.
Press the panic button, Mr. Crane?
The window. Someone was at that window.
I don't see anyone, sir.
What?
But there's no one out there.
Well, you go out and check the ground. See.
Yes, sir.
Any sign of an intruder. Go. This can't be. This.
Being here with you is heaven, Noah. Pure heaven.
No Alistair, no interruptions.
No Esme.
Duchess! Your son said you were dead. Dead set against you marrying into our family, yes. Other than that, I'm bloody well fine.
Does this mean the wedding's off?
Let me put it to you this way, Esme. Camilla has a better chance of being the spokesperson of the British Dental Society than you do of marrying my son.
Oh, my God. For once, you're telling the truth. When you came to Boston, looking for Eve, I did do those terrible things to you.
You were my first, Julian. Besides my father, of course. And it was so rough and ugly. The thought of having sex with a man, much less having his children, it just became something I couldn't get past. I saw doctors, I saw psychiatrists, hypnotists, but no one could help me.
Would you let me help you? I'll bring in the best specialists from around the world.
What's the point? Who am I gonna have a baby with? Antonio's dead. DC doesn't want me.
There has to be something I could do.
Julian, do you think throwing money at my problem's gonna solve it?
But I want to help you. You tell me what you want. I'll make sure that you get it.
Getting me past security.
That's just what Mr. Crane wants, Mrs. Crane.
Don't we all? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You know, there's always been so much hope for us, and now that's gone. And very soon, you will be too.
Eve, thank you for helping me to stay focused. You know, I may not have much time left with Ethan, and I should really spend it loving him and not railing against Teresa.
You go in there and be with Ethan, honey. I'm gonna try to find out if those latest test results are in.
Okay, thank you. So, any sign of Teresa?
No, ma'am. I think she finally got the message to leave Mr. Winthrop alone.
Good. Well, thank you. I'm going to break if you want.
Thank you.
Thank you. Are you kidding me? I mean, how the hell did you get in here?
Gwen, please.
No, I'm gonna kill you, Teresa. This time I mean it.
Look at...
What are you giggling about? Bubbles tickling your nose?
I was just thinking about poor Esme. How put out she'll be to know I tricked her into rushing off to England thinking Lord Sarney has finally agreed to marry her.
Put out? She's gonna be furious.
Lord Sarney called me in the States and asked me to marry him, and I was about to fly in to accept.
Rubbish, child. My son is on an eco tour of the rainforest in Belize. We called it British Honduras in my day. Damn the rise of nationalism. Where was I? Oh, yes. There are no phones in the jungle, you title-grasping commoner. So my sweet Sarney couldn't have possibly called you.
Well, if he didn't call me, who...
So, Esme, what's the latest with you and Lord Sarney?
Well, he took me on holiday to Scotland in June.
Did Sarney sport a kilt?
Fancy. Oh, this is all her doing.
What are you blathering about?
Nothing, Duchess. Sorry to bother you. Go back to sleep. Fancy Crane, you will pay for this. Get me back to Harmony!
Just tell me how I can help you. You tell me what you want.
I want you.
What?
Sorry, Mr. Crane, there was no evidence of an intruder on the grounds.
Oh. I'm really not that surprised. You know, a moonlit night like this, I guess I overreacted. That, shrubbery out there gets a little animated.
If you say so, sir.
I do say so. Now get back to your post.
Yes, Mr. Crane.
I wish our connection would hurry up and get here. I just want to deliver the threats and leave before anything terrible happens.
Mama, relax. Look around you. No one here is on to us of what we're doing. There's nothing to worry about, okay? Relax.
We'll go in the front. You guys go in through the back.
Yes, sir. Think it'll be a big bust? With a random raid, you never know. Odds are someone in that club is dealing drugs. We're gonna nail them, but good.
Sheridan, does this mean that you let me take care of you?
With Luis gone, I thought I'd live on my own till... oh, forever. Yes, Chris, I would love for you to take care of me. Dr. Russell, Mr. Winthrop's test results.
Oh. Oh, Ethan. Oh, no.
Get off of him! I don't know how you got in here, but you're leaving in a body bag.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Everybody freeze! This is a raid!
Oh, I will get you for this, Fancy Crane. Esme? You open this door right now!
Stupid bitch!
I'm gonna kill you!